So it gets hot in my room fast, so I'm gonna make this video really short. As you have to turn on my fan, it's usually on, but you can't really hear me while it's on. Anyway, so this is a reference edition 6700 XT. I bought this one off of eBay for $106. Now, apparently there's nothing wrong with it, but I was a bit stupid and I just kind of put on my auto bid bought on it, and I didn't read the description saying that it's missing a lot of screws. So I'm thinking, okay, that's not really an issue. But it's missing more than screws. It's missing a standoff. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this apart for you. So backplate off. Well, that's the IO backplate. Actual backplate off. Oh, here's our little PCB off. Then here's our cooler, and here's our shroud. So we have everything in pieces now. I'll put put the shroud over there. I'll put the backplate over here, and we're just gonna be left with the IO backplate over here. Now we're just left with the PCB, which has a heat spreader over it. Let me take this off. Now, PCB and cold plate. Now, the GPU missing some screws, not an issue. I can probably buy screws for like $5. The issue is, if you can, I don't know if you can see that. So here and here, crap, the camera's reversed, so it's hard for me to figure this out. So here and here, there are standoffs, two standoffs, but there are no standoffs here. My finger passes over them. There's no standoff. So, you know, these standoffs are soldered in. These standoffs are soldered in. Now, I have some of the screws. I just took all of them out, so I could just easily take it apart to show you guys. So, everything on the GPU itself, perfectly fine. PCB is perfectly fine. It's just this cold plate, actually. So I'm thinking, okay, so one of the screws, rather, the two screws that are missing, it's more like, how do I describe it? I don't want to pull them out the box, or if I can, actually, I forgot how I have one right here. That's not one. Okay. Well, let's explain it. Somehow the standoff came ripped off of the cold plate. Keep in mind the standoffs are soldered on, but it ripped out of the cold plate along with the screw. So I tried getting some pliers and holding that still and unscrewing it. It wouldn't come off. That thing it's like it's welded together. I tried for like 2 hours to get them apart. Weld together. I'm like, okay, useless. The other one, it came off, but it doesn't have a spring on it. And then secondly, it still has to be soldered back in. So if I want to repair this, I would need another screw, which isn't an issue. I think I have a spare GPU somewhere I can use that from. Okay, whatever. But then I have to solder them in. Now, could I do that? Maybe. I don't know where my soldering kit's at. So, I'm like, okay, you know what? How about I just try to find a heatsink? Oh my god, it's so hard to find a heatsink, guys. I'm already sweating. It's getting hot here. I gotta end this video fast. I looked for a heatsink for about another hour. And you can find them sometimes, but you need to find the specific version for your exact AIB. This is a reference model 6700 XT. So I'm looking for reference model coolers. And I find a few, but like $100. The GPU costs $260. With that cooler, I'm gonna get like, it's gonna cost basically me $360. It's not profitable. I can't use that. So I go to a computer store in my city saying, hey, y'all would happen to just have coolers or just like a heat sinks for GPUs in general. Any. They don't. Because why would they? Of course they don't. Guys, why is it so hard to find these? This video is not for anything specific. I'm just saying, like, if I can't find the specific version I need, I can't find any of these in general for a decent price. They're either like $100 or more just for this. Just for this. This. Not this and this. If it was this and this, maybe. But not for this and this. Just this for $100. So I'm like, oh my. On top of that, I can't find the right one. I want to fit it in the actual thing. So I'm gonna have to buy another broken 7600 XT for really cheap and take that thing's cooler and cold plate off and use it here. That's what I'll probably have to do. It should be easier to repair these things on your own. Like, I can't find this anywhere. If I do find it, it is so expensive. I'm not gonna make a profit. And I get that repairing your stuff isn't for you to make a profit. It's just to repair it. But why is it $100 just for this? The cooler, the most I've ever spent on a cooler. Actually, no. Let me show you guys. I got this today. The Frozen War frame, 360 millimeter. It has an LCD screen on it, guys. This was $81. This was $81. This entire mechanism, $81. Why can I not find this for any cheaper than $100? This doesn't make any sense. And that's all. I'm just ranting. Have yourself a good day. And what was that thing I always say? Oh yeah. So I'm like, bye.